Hello, what a grandma people. It's your beautiful host once again, Blossom Willie, aka Koko, aka Heba Blossom. You know what time it is? It's broadcast time, guys. Yeah, today we are here with another fresh episode. Advice you sit tight, grab your popcorn, and listen to this very amazing story that I've brought to you. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, ensure to do so, okay? Click the notification button on so that in case we have any fresh episode, you will be the first to get notified. Our broadcast is sponsored by your one and only Heba Blossom. Of course, you know that's your favorite hairline, the most richest strands and have value for your money. Look out for Hair by Blossom. Thank you, guys. Let's get right into the business. So today, I'll be telling you a story about a girl who is about 18 to 19 years of age. So she opened a dating site and met her God sent, like she saved the man's number, my God sent. So they moved the conversation from the dating site to WhatsApp and then started following each other on Facebook, on TikTok. When they got talking, the guy was like, how old are you? Do you drink? Do you smoke? So the girl was like, no, that she still lives with her family, that she's 18 going 19, and that she just finished school, secondary school and all that. But there's no money to further her education, so she went to learn hairdressing, and that's pretty much what she was doing at the time. So the guy asked her if she was willing to travel to the UK, and she said yes, that if she has somebody who is willing to sponsor her, that of course she is ready to grab the opportunity to seek for greener pasture. The guy was like, hey, can I have your account number? I said she's using OPay. So immediately the girl said she's using OPay. The guy just like sent 1 million naira to her OPay account. Guys, you know how Nigeria is. Somebody gives you 1 million naira. Of course, you have to save that person, my God sent. You know what I'm saying? So that's how she saved this guy's number, and they got talking, and she sent the girl to do her international passport, was giving her money, like monthly money, like 200 to 250. Like it wasn't really, there was not a fixed amount of money. Most months, the money will come like 200. Most months, the money will come like 250,000 and all that. So she was happy. And then the elder brother and the father was like, man, you have changed. You have new phone now. You're always staying up late. You're always smiling with your phone and taking pictures and all that. What is going on? Where did you get all this money? How come you just made this much money overnight that you don't even respect your father, your mom and your elder brother and me as a father anymore? The girl was like, that she leave her alone, that she knows what she's doing. That she knows she's old enough to know what's good for her, that nobody should prognose into her life. So the brother was angry when she sounded that way with her dad and with him, and so they just decided to give her a break, so it wouldn't look like they're just all around her business and all that. They didn't want to get nosy, like she said. The guy did a visa for her. Boom, her visa was ready. Then when she was ready to travel, she sat her family down and told them that she'll be relocating to the UK, that she has gotten a man that wants to marry her, and the man wants her to come to the UK. And the brother initially was like, you're not going anywhere. You don't know this man. This man don't even know your family. We don't even know him. And you want to go to the UK. And I said that if the brother wants to be an enemy of progress because the brother have not seen somebody who is going to sponsor him to the UK, why is the brother being bitter about her success and all that? So, when a younger sister talks to an elder brother like that, he feels, bad and feels like, he's not playing his role, like he needs to get his house up and make money. That kind of a thing, right? So that was literally what was happening in the family at the time. And the brother could not say anything. The father just too could not say anything. The mom was the one initially that was supporting her. Leave her to go. She's a girl. Let her find her life and all that. So they left her. She went to the UK. The guy got to the airport, picked her up from the airport, and boom, they were home. So the very day they got home, the guy was all nice, said they kissed, and the kind of rub minds, and told her to let him go for a test, and before he's going to sleep with her they need to undergo some tests and all that. Mind you, she had a test in Nigeria, so the girl was like, before she left for the UK, the girl was like, but you sent me to go and do a test and I sent the result to you, why are we still doing another? I said the test they did in Nigeria, and you know how Nigeria medical system is like, that he would prefer that like they like undergo another one again in the UK since she was there and they have better facilities and equipment and all that. So she succumbed to it and she followed the guy and they went for the test. Mind you, the guy that ran the test for her is an African man, okay, who is from, he said he has a relation with Nigeria and East Africa, okay? So he's kind of mixed, but he has a Nigerian blood in him, you know. So, but she said the guy sounded more like an East African guy and all that. So let's get right into it. They did the test and the test came out, and you know the test was given to the guy and the guy was happy and they go home. So the guy didn't even get her the job that he wanted to get to her, and told the girl that they should, you know, get married. But now that he has seen the test and he knows that the girl is okay and her womb is fertile and all that, all her organs are doing well, that, you know, that he is ready to settle with the girl, but there's something the girl was going to do for them to have a better life. So the girl, she's very naive. Like I said, she didn't want to carry the family along. She was just, you know, making it look like, man, she's old enough to take decision and make decisions for herself and all that. So that fateful night they were sleeping. So the guy was not trying to smooch, you know, try to, you know, play with the man. And the guy was like, no, that he has something that they need to talk about. So the girl was like, okay, what is it you want us to talk about now? The guy was like, oh, that the money that he's been sending to her all this while, that he sold one of his kidney. And the girl was like, why would you sell your kidney? Like, what happened? And now that he is not that buoyant again and bills are coming and all that, that if the girl want them to marry, that the girl have to sell her womb, that her womb is very okay and still very intact and all that. So at first the girl was like, I don't understand. Was that the reason why you brought me here? And mind you, this girl did not even tell any of her family member, nor even give them a phone number to reach out to the guy who she left Nigeria to go and be with in the UK. So the girl was now scared that the guy gave her like 2 days to make a decision, that if he's not ready to sell her womb, you know, that the girl is going to pay for every money that he's been sending to her and up to the bills, the traveling expenses and all that. This girl is 18 going 19, for crying out loud. She has not even had any good job. The first 1 million naira that she has ever bagged in her life was given to her by that man. Her family are very poor. She's from a very poor home. And her family were not even in support of her venturing to the UK, you know? So she was just like in a tight corner. And then, you know, they were talking on TikTok and Facebook and WhatsApp and all that. So the picture they had before that conversation, so she posted it, you know. So the guy went and saw the video and came back home. He was so mad and told the girl to take down the pictures from all the platform where she dropped it. And before then, messages were already sent to her, and some people had sent her a series of friend requests from Facebook, from TikTok and all that, you know. So but the person that sent her a direct message and all, some people, and she opened it like, welcome to UK, shine your eye. So the girl was like, welcome to UK, shine your eye. What's this one? You know, because of what the guy have told her. So she now has an eye opening, you know. So she was eager to know why this person said, welcome to UK, shine your eye and all that. So the girl chatted, responded to the DM, one of the DMs that were sent to her. And she was like, if you want us to talk, come when this man is not at home. Look for me and come to so and so location and all that. So I will not be, you know, like giving out all this information, details to details, because of the way this situation is. Okay, guys, but I believe you're following the story. So this girl waited for this man to go out as usual, because the man like goes out and make it look like he's working every day, has a white collar job and all that. But hey, what he does in the UK is bring girls, young girls who really don't, have money, or from very very poor backgrounds, send them to deceive them with some money, and then make the money to get into their eyes, and then talk them into coming to the UK, that they're going to get married and have a better life. And when they get there, he just make them sell their womb and all that. Like, that is the job that this guy does. Like, how can a Nigerian man do that to a Nigerian girl? Like, it's crazy. But what do I know? I mean, this is what a lot of people do for money, right? So this girl waited, and the man went out. So she took made her way to the place where she was supposed to meet with this lady. So she met with the lady, and the lady was like, that she's a lesbian, and it would be better for two of them to be living together, that way that she's not going to get pregnant or have any unwanted baby, that man will just use her after taking her womb or liver or whatever part that he feels like, because the test that they made showed that every of her organs are very healthy. So she don't even know, like, if they were just going to take everything and just like, just buy her or something. She don't know, but that was what the lady she went to meet was making her know, that this guy just want to harvest all your organs that are very healthy and sell them, make himself rich, and throw you away like garbage. Mind you, the family does not have a contact to this guy. So the guy can as well just do all of this and walk scot-free without anybody reaching out to him or looking out for him, So the girl thought it through and said, okay, that she bought the idea that she was going to come and live with the girl. So the girl told her, whatever you're doing, don't let the guy know that you're talking to somebody, or you've known somebody already, or somebody has reached out to you on any of this platform and all that. The girl said, okay. So she went back home, acted like everything was good. That night, she said the guy, the two of them, she tried to, make the guy again, kind of like have some sexual intercourse with her. But the guy declined, because the guy knows what he's looking for. The guy does not want to make her his wife. He just want to harvest most of her organs that he needs and get the money and just dish her away. That's a period, To my knowledge, that's how I saw it, or that's why I'm seeing it. So they all slept. The next day, the guy woke up again, got dressed, they had their breakfast, and he went out again as usual. So the girl packed her things and dropped a note. If you come back and you see this note, know that I'm gone. You brought me to the UK because you want to harvest all my organs and sell. That is the reason why you gave me that 1 million naira and brought me to the UK and made me have issues with my family. Please, don't look for me again. I've left and I'm okay where I am. So the guy did not even, respond to the message. So the guy tried calling her, but she refused speaking, and the number was not even going through again. Like she said, that she had to remove the SIM and dish the SIM somewhere. So, but she has the number on the phone, So when she got to this lady's house, the first 1 week, the girl was very nice. The lady was very nice to her, like, taking care of her, taking her out, went shopping and all that. And like I said, this lady is a lesbian. So the lady lured her into sleeping with her. So they started, having sexual intercourse with each other and all that. So one day, this lady came and said, baby, we are broke. We are both girls and we don't do guys. How are we going to move forward? I want to marry you here. Same-sex marriage is allowed, but how can we, go through all of that? I want to get you a good ring, a diamond ring, and make sure that you are okay and seen like my wife and all that. So the girl succumbed to selling her womb for them to be happy. This woman who loved this 18-year-old girl going to 19 years told the girl that she had already sold her own womb. So the girl should as well do same. So the girl being, I mean, she have seen somebody who took her from somebody who just wanted to sell, harvest most of her organs and sell. So she decided to do it with a lady who was going to marry her and give her a diamond ring and all of that. So to her, she was not losing anything. She was already so into that woman, okay? So she went and sold her uterus. That's her womb. She went to sell her womb. And the money was paid into this lady's account. Mind you, she is new in the UK. She doesn't have a UK account and all that. But this woman is somebody who is based in the UK and all that and has an account running and everything is going good for her in the UK. So the money was sent to this woman's account, and this woman was taking care of her for that time period, taking care of her, loving her, kissing on her, buying her fruit and all those things. Just like, taking care of her literally for her to, get back on her feet again and all of that. So one fateful day they went to sleep and she woke up. This mamacita wasn't there anymore. The woman has absconded and left a note for her. If you wake up and see this note, I have left. You can never find me. Find your way. Look for a way to go back to Nigeria or find a way to take care of yourself. You cannot see me. This house I'm staying was not even taken under my name. Thank you. Nice meeting you in my life. Thank you for making me rich. I believe that God will get you somebody who will help you like you've helped me. Holy Moses, like, this girl says she had a cold feet, like she did not believe what she was running from. She was actually running into another one. Now she had nothing to do. She tried to contact that man because, iPhone, like even if you remove your SIM, the numbers are saved on the phone. So she tried to contact the man, and the man told her not to contact her again. That the only thing that he can do for her was to, since he was the one that did her visa and all that, was going to make sure that she makes her way back to Nigeria and she should continue from there. So that's how this girl made it back to Nigeria without her womb, with no money, back to the family that she was talking trash to, disrespecting them because of the man that initially took her to the UK. And now this girl is in Nigeria suffering without a womb. She's not going to have a baby in this entire life again. She's not going to bear a child. She cannot even hear a cry of her own baby. And she did it at a detriment for somebody else, a woman who talked her into selling her womb. And she didn't even eat from the money. Like, she was not even giving half of that money. If she was even giving half of that money, it would have made a little sense. I don't know. And I'm even happy that they didn't even sell her kidney or her liver or whatever. They just took only the womb out. And no. So young girls out there, I don't know why you guys are so desperate these days. You see a 18-year-old girl, she want to drive G-Wagon, she want to drive Benz, she want to wear long hair. Aunties have worked their ass out to incur such money to live that lifestyle. You want to live a lifestyle that you cannot even afford. And then they just talk you like this. You want to sell your womb. You've just God, I don't know what to say. So please, I don't know where you're watching from, okay, guys, but please, boys, put an eye on your sisters. Okay, they don't know it, or even when they feel like, oh, we know it all, oh, we can do it on our own. It's a lie. Every woman needs a man, and that's why a duty of a man is to father the female. The duty of every man in a woman's life is to make sure that that woman is on the right path. It doesn't matter how most times, I know we can be very headstrong and all that, but please, listen. Ladies, listen. When people who love you sit you down and advise you, listen. And if you are leaving the house, make sure one or two people in your family knows where you are going to, and when you get to that destination, ensure to notify them for them to know exactly where. If possible, share that location, address or whatever to them. Give information of the person, pictures or whatever, phone number. Just do it, because this life is deep. A lot of people these days don't want to work, but they just want to make money. So imagine a fellow woman made another woman's child, sold her womb, all for her. And she absconded with the money. Guys, I don't know what to say, but I believe I'll be coming here more often this time to give you more interesting stories. Please watch out for yourself, be careful. And if I'm asked what I'll do for this girl, I don't know. Whichever way we can be of help to her, I will still get back to her or talk to her. I believe she's going to see this episode, and I believe we'll talk more, and whichever thing that I can do or whatever, I can give her phone number or whatever. If whatever she wants, I'll just talk to her for you people to know. And then any ways that you people can help her or encourage her or make her heal, please, she's welcome and open to all of that. Once again, it's your beautiful Heart Blossom Willie, aka Koko, aka Hair Bar Blossom. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I love you. Ciao.